Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few.
Baby girl, let's ride. Baby, 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 baby. To the morning, tear down the inside. Proud of Gucci, full length leather, urban schooler, Gucci sweater, 20 inches pop my feather. The Birdman, dead I fly any weather. Alligator seats with the head in the inside. Fine on the dash, G-Wagon, so fly. Number one, don't tangle and twist it when it comes to these cars. I am that nigga, the Gucci with the magic material.
Hey, my name is Vicki Golden, and I'm a professional motocross / supercross racer. I started when I was 7, and my older brother wanted just to ride dirt bikes, and I looked up to everything that he did in basically every way. So when he got a dirt bike, and my brother and my dad started riding, and like I said, I wanted to do anything my brother wanted to do. So I just bugged him all year for my parents to give me a bike, and as spoiled as I was, it happened quite quickly. Because we lived in San Diego, which is about an hour away from any real track, that we actually grew up riding in the hills, and it took a lot to get to the tracks that we made out there. So it was, hopping rain ruts or, climbing hills that are rocky and not smooth at all. So it definitely paved a good way for me to learn how to acquire so many bike skills, because it's just not a smooth track that's been prepped and all this. So that's kind of what I grew up riding in, and my dad would actually hire professional trainers, and they would actually take me out there, and then we'd start training once we got there. But like I said, for being a little kid, it was just an adventure trying to get there in itself. So that was probably where I acquired most of it and where I learned most of my bike skill. Today was kind of a pretty mellow day. We've basically done all of our hard work, weeks prior, and this was just maintaining, staying on the bike, and mainly having fun. There's not, like I said, there's nothing gonna happen that's overnight gonna make me, 2 seconds faster. It's, all the work's been put in. Now it's just maintaining everything I've learned, and just continue to work with my trainer, Sean Hamlin, and he really gets I guess my mindset the best, some days more than I do. So he could tell when I'm getting frustrated or whatever it may be, and if I get frustrated, he just tells me, go hit ramps, go have some fun, and then he'll kind of relax me, and we'll get back to work. People think about dirt bikes, you just twist the throttle, but no, there's so much that goes into it. Mostly I work on mental preparation. I think that's a huge part of everything, and especially, I'm sure it's this way for everyone, but I definitely think it's that way for me. I definitely need as much mental preparation and as much mental strength that I have, and believing in what I have, because I definitely tend to overthink things a lot more than it needs to be, and then I'll kind of psych myself out or do whatever, and I think that's where I just kind of need to spend my time mentally preparing and visualizing and focusing, and that makes a world of difference for me. I read a lot of sports psychology books and stuff like that, just to try and help and understand and just to improve, obviously, with my mental strength and focus and stuff like that. So I definitely think, if you can do it, or if there's will, there's a way. And, I always think about it that way. And, revelation really comes to mind of just, how much pain and suffering goes on now, but there's always a reward in the end.